Yes, this will be a video on the graphical text adventure Twin Kingdom Valley, running on a real Commodore 64. The reason why I'm doing this long play of Twin Kingdom Valley is that there are so few good videos about it on YouTube. You know, there's one guy playing through it on a Spectrum, but that's not okay, that's a Spectrum. And then there's some guy eating prawn crackers while playing it on a BBC computer of some sort. He's funny, but it's getting nowhere. So anyhow, I will do a playthrough of Twin Kingdom Valley on a real Commodore 64, filmed with a cell phone pointed at the screen, so you don't expect any sort of, production values here. And I will of course be playing in Iron Man mode, or normal mode as we called it back in the days. So let's hope I don't get swamped by gorillas with wooden clubs. No, we do not want instructions. And now, the options for drawing pictures. Twin Kingdom Valley had a novel way to do pictures. They were not saved as pictures. Instead, it had algorithms for drawing pictures. And so the pictures were created anew every time you saw them. I used to play with drawing pictures always, because it helped me remember how to find my way in the valley, but that takes so much time. So we're going to do this with option 1, only drawing pictures if rooms are unvisited. Oh, and here comes the glorious graphics. See the jumping rabbit. That's only on the Commodore 64. The Spectrum and BBC users did not have that. Ah yes, we are on that road. And north is our cabin, in which we will stash all the treasures we find. Let's go in there and see. Nice picture. Yeah, here's a jug, a key, and a lamp. Now we got it all. See our inventory there. We have 3 items. So, I'm gonna go out on the road again. See, no picture now, because we've been here before. Yeah, we're gonna go along the road to the west. Ah, see the road. Nice day. Ah, that's the rabbit again. He's following us. Ah, to the west you can see a disused quarry. Some people found the descriptions in this game to be unimaginative. The point is, you're supposed to provide your own imagination, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And this quarry is important to go to early on. Because only here can you find a small flintstone. Now we wield the power of lighting our oil lamp so we can see in the dark. Yeah, let's follow the road east this time. Now we're passing by our wooden cabin. The welcoming old sword inn, eh? Yeah, the building in the distance is the Sword Inn. We are renting our little hut from the innkeeper there. We are getting closer. See the clouds in the sky. south you can see a moor. I like the moor land in this game, but there's very little reason to go there. We're gonna go to the end of the road. A magnificent building. East, you can see the Sword Inn. Let's go east. Ah, taps. You are in the Sword Inn. West, you can see the end of the road. There is some beer here. Ah, I got some beer too. Oh no, now this video will be doubly demonetized. Alcohol in the game and alcohol in picture. But then again, nothing I do is really monetized. But it's one of those things YouTubers have to say, you know. A strong elf is here with nothing. And the innkeeper is here with nothing. Well, useless to guys. Carrying nothing. I'm gonna drink. The strong beer refreshes you. What the game doesn't tell you unless you check your health is that while the beer stops you from dying of thirst, it actually hurts you. This is one of the oldest games, I think, where you can actually drink yourself to death. We're gonna fill some beer in our jug. F jug. Okay, now inventory. You have the following: a small flintstone, a jug of beer, a brass key, an unlit oil lamp. Ah, good. Well, I suppose we'll exit the inn. And we're going to get down to the business. You know, the objective of this game is to collect all valuables in the hut and then find the meaning of life and look on it. Not strange at all. We are going by the road again. Now we are by our cabin. We'll continue west. And now we will enter a very classic location where the whole thing with this game's graphics engine, you know, is put to its test. Oh, behold the majestic forest and the mountains beyond. And far away there, a dry high plateau with a castle on it, and a river in the distance, and a weird squarey grate. Anyhow, that is a grand view of the Twin Kingdoms of Twin Kingdom Valley. That picture actually impressed me very much when I was like 14 or something. And in later years I once considered actually getting a tattoo made after that picture, but looking a bit like an oil painting, and replacing this descriptive text with just your move, and the whole thing was supposed to symbolize freedom of choice. And yeah, I think it was a bit too nerdy, so I never did so. But then again, is there such a thing as too nerdy? Probably not. So anyhow, I don't know why the colors are so distorted on the camera, but anyhow, we should totally open that brass grate with our brass key. It is now open. A strong elf is here with nothing. He's following us. Stalker. We should light our lamp. The lamp is now on. Let me go down the grate. Oh, it's a cave. You are in a narrow passage. Yeah. We're gonna go north and down. Caves are always exciting. That's why it's Dungeons and Dragons and not Moorland and Dragons. there is a crystal ball here. We're gonna have that. Hi, elf. There's a door. Ah, there's a short dagger here. Get dagger. Haha, I got it before the elf. Should I stab him? Nah, I shan't. He's an ally. East is a locked bronze door. Since we have no bronze key, we can't possibly open it. But west you can see a passage. We're gonna go through that passage. Ah, one of these passages again. You are in a passage. Oh, really? Locked metal door, but brass is a metal, so I'm going to open that. It is now open, and I will get that wooden rod. I have the rod. Do I have the power? Who knows? The elf is here again. And as you can see in the description, we could go through that west door, or we could back to the south. East, I mean. South and down you can see a passage. That sounds harmless enough, but going there is bad, I can tell you. I can tell you. That leads down the twisty-turny maze of passages that I grew to hate during the days of me playing this. So therefore, we're going to go west through the door. This is another classic room. You are in a cave. East is an open metal door through which you can see a passage. North you can see a steeply sloping trail. Down you can see a narrow shaft. West you can see the Hall of the Forest King. Yeah, because you know Twin Kingdom Valley has two kings, the Forest King and the Desert King. Of the two, the Desert King is a total dick. The Forest King, he's a bit strange. However, we're gonna turn off the lamp and go north to that steeply sloping trail. You know, you have a limited supply of oil, therefore you have to turn it on and off. Ah, see. That's a trail, all right. Yeah, we are on the steeply sloping trail, and we're gonna go down to the canyon floor because canyons are cool. See, we are in a canyon, and the rocks are all pink. That's normal, you know. You are on the canyon floor, yeah. We can go west or east along the canyon, or we could go up the steeply sloping trail again. But now we're gonna go west, because I know where to find the vast lake of waters meet, and that's one magical lake, you know. An elf is here with nothing. He's not even strong. What the hell use are you? The picture changes dramatically because we are looking east and west alternatingly, because that is the eastern end of the canyon we see there, with the crocodile-infested pool and the waterfall in the distance. That is one classic way to die in this game, to dive down in the crocodile pool when running away from violent gorillas. Okay, here's an elf who is armed. We can't really trust an elf with an axe, can we? Yeah, it's better we have the axe. I could give the strong elf the dagger now, because, you know, arming the good guys is good, because then they can harm the bad guys. Good, now the strong elf has the dagger. Though there's really nothing wrong with having two weapons yourself. But the strong elf is a cool guy, he should have the dagger. And let's continue west. There's a lot of elves here. We're gonna go westwards through that narrow fissure. Isn't it beautiful? West is a winding river, and north and down is a cave. That's also important. Isn't it beautiful? You are at water's meet. North is and south is sand. A long fissure leads east. Now, of course, I know all the secrets of the magic lake of water's meet, so therefore I will drink from it. A strange magic reveals to you the secret of concealed doors. That's great. I swim and I feel strangely healthy. And the strong elf is still tagging along. Well, now we're gonna go down that cave. Amazing. See, there is a large cut diamond here. Diamond. You can't carry anymore. Inventory. You have the following. So the game is telling me this diamond is so big that it is a significant portion of what you can carry. That is one big diamond. But I know the solution, of course. I'm gonna go north from here, and oh, we are in a sloping maze. But there is a small hold-all here. Let's get that. A hold-all is like a backpack. And then we can put stuff in it. Put axe in. You can actually fight with weapons you have put in your hold-all, but that's silly, so I'm not gonna do that. Put small flintstone in. Sure. Jug of beer. Sure. Crystal ball. Sure. Short wooden rod, sure. Brass key, sure. Lit lamp, no, that's a bad idea, no. Then we're gonna have to find our way back in the sloping maze and to get to this place with the diamond again. Now we can have it. Just look at this diamond. And here's the jug. I wonder if these are in scale, so the diamond is way larger than your average jug. That would be impressive. Well, east is a secret door. That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, so we're gonna go through that secret door. A bedroom. I think this is where the elves live. Secretive bastards. Ah, you are in a small bedroom. Sitting room and a kitchen. All of them small. Sitting room. Would I enjoy sitting down in a chair? Another secret door. That's interesting. But we're going to go to the kitchen first. That's a fireplace. There's a gold key here. That's great. Now back to the sitting room and that secret door. Ooh, another one of these passages with a door in it. It's a long dry passage. North is a locked gold door, and south you can see a wet passage. Well, as my first act of terrorism against the Desert King, I will now unlock that door, and I will unleash hell on his evil minions and he himself. However, we will not invade his home right now. We shall instead go south to the wet passage. And we continue through the dank and musty passage. Some people wonder why this game has these similar looking locations all in a row with just different names and descriptions, and it is to give the place a sense of scale. It should feel big, and it works if you ask me. Like now we're going finally at the end of all these passages. We're now at the dank hollow chamber. No, a damp hollow chamber. How would a chamber that is not hollow look? Ah, another dagger. Can we pick up anything more? Yeah, we could. Let's see if we still have an elf in tow. Nah. I wanted to share the dagger. Let's go up. We're in a shaft. Looks very much like a corridor. See? We're back outside the hall of the Forest King. Let's go say hello. Ah, the throne room of the Forest King. The players in my D&D campaign have no idea how much inspiration I have taken from this simple picture. Okay, this is strange. The Forest King's personal guard arrests you for trespassing and demands suitable payment to show respect for the king in return for your freedom. You are locked up in a dungeon. The large guard is here with nothing. Yeah. Crappy guy. Should I give him a flintstone? Nah, that's too valuable. Oh, I should give him a jug of beer. You are told that you are a vagabond without any respect. What the hell? I gave him beer. Death. Skulls. You are in a room full of bones. Up you can see a narrow shaft. South you can see a passage. West is a locked silver secret door. There is a jug of beer here. Well, I'll get my beer back. That's what the Forest King you can't carry anymore. I could carry it nicely just minutes ago. I'll have to deal with that later. Strange inventory in this game. Thing is, this is how the Forest King deals with trespassers then. He put them in a room full of dead people. Well, we're gonna go up and have another go at that. North and up you can see the hall of the Forest King. Yeah, trespassing. Let's give him the diamond then. Your generous gift is accepted, and in return you are giving an amulet to help the Forest King's people recognize you. Cool. I'm in a cave. Oh, back in the cave. Cool. Well, we should go and get our beer. No, that's not it. We should go to the Hall of the Forest King, and then we should go down the narrow shaft and down to the Room of Bones and get our beer. Yeah, I should have some beer. Beer. So, we don't have a silver key, so we can't get through that secret door quite yet. But it's probably time to start that campaign of terror against the Forest King. Yeah, let's go to the Hall of the Forest King. And we are welcome there, and go to the cave. Then we go down the shaft and down to the hollow chamber and the dank, musty passage. And the long, dry passage. An open gold door through which you can see a room. Now we go through the gold door. Now we are trespassing on the territory of the Forest King. The Desert King. He's a dick. East you can see a short passage. North you can see a damp hall. I'm gonna go to the short passage because I know there's a door in here. Then again, we don't have the bronze key yet, do we? We don't. We are actually in a bit of a pickle here. How much oil do you think we have left? I don't know. And to get that bronze key, we have to get down to the twisty-turny maze of passages. Maybe we would need to go and refill our oil first? Tricky. Now, we're gonna have to take the bull by the horn and go and get that bronze key. Backtracking wastes oil, but we have no choice here. And then we go down the room full of bones. And then we go south from here. And you are in a twisty-turny little maze of passages. And you are in a little twisty-turny maze of passages. And so many variations of those words. And wherever to go. Some of you might know this. Here's the witch. And she has the bronze key. This witch is kind of friendly but very dangerous. She can cast spells on you to kill you. And even if you manage to kill her, her ghost still keeps casting spells on you. But I think that's a bug. Anyhow, you know what witches want, don't you? No, not take. She cast a spell on me for not doing anything, damn it. Give witch ball. You are given a bronze key, isn't that nice? But now we have to find our way out of this twisty-turny maze, and what it does is it looks for sequences in the directions you enter. And if you enter the right sequence, you basically get out of the room full of bones or the other exits. And of course I could Google the sequences, but how much of Iron Man mode would that be? What the hell? We found the room full of bones. Good. Well, now back to the Desert King's basement then. Down the shaft into the hollow chamber. Dank musty passage. Wet passage. Long dry passage. An elf is here with nothing. Let's give him the dagger. Now let's see. North is an open gold door. North. Short passage. And then we open the door. A princess flees. She recognizes you by the forest king. Recognizes you by your forest... she recognizes you by your amulet and says that her father, the forest king, will reward you handsomely. Isn't that nice? Yes, it is nice. Let's go through the door and see the dungeon the evil Desert King had her locked up in. Apparently she was not chained to the wall with those things, but still. My lamp flickers. I think we're going to have to make a run for the oil now. North you can see a damp hall. No, I'm not going to unlock that door quite yet. So we're going to go up the wooden trapdoor. Castle guard, eh? Well, the lamp is dying, but let's get into a fight. He's only got a knife and we have an axe. Fighting in this game is always a big risk because you can drop your weapon left and right. But let's kill him. A castle guard is hit with an axe. A castle guard is weak. You are hit with a knife. Well, let's keep killing. A castle guard is hit with an axe. A castle guard is dying, but then apparently he ran off. Let's go to the northwest so we can go to the large hall. Let's hope he went there. No, that's not the same guard. There's a lot of things to do here, but we have to get to the oil. So we're going to go up the stairs. A mace is thrown at you. Bloody violent bastards. West you can see a very narrow passage. The passage is widening, now it's only narrow. And if you continue west, it's just an ordinary passage. And see, up you can see the castle entrance hall. The lamp is off. Up. Ooh, how majestic. Very majestic. You are in the castle entrance hall. North and up you can see the grand staircase. There are so many things to do here, but we need to get to the workshop to get the oil. So we're going to go through that archway to the west and get into the study. And north is a wooden doorway through which you can see a workshop. Good. See that cauldron of oil? There is a cauldron of oil here. Okay, F lamp. Good, the lamp is now full of oil again. Now we should just get back to that door in the cellar. So we should get back to the castle entrance hall. Let's go by the kitchen. Ooh, look! The Desert King is here with the following: a jeweled gold crown. But then again, he's got a bodyguard here, a castle guard with a mace. I've already been hit. I'm probably not recovered yet, so we're not going to take them on yet. We're going to go to the dining hall. You are hit with a mace. Well, screw you, guard. Haha, the Desert King is stalking me. His guard has abandoned him. Well, to the west is the entrance hall, but let's see if we can kill the king while we're at it. Hit king with axe. The Desert King is dying. Well, let's go to the castle entrance hall and hope that's where he ran. Ah, he wasn't. It's the damn knife guard again. Aha, he stayed to fight. That will be his undoing. Oh no, he got my axe. I'm gonna have to hit him with something completely different, like my jug. Ah, he got away. That's the problem. Well, nothing else to do but to turn on the lamp and go down. Haha, there he is! Let's kill him. Haha, I killed him with a jug of beer. How good is that? Good. Well, east you can see a narrow passage, north you can see a narrow passage. I know the northern passage goes to the cellar. Let's go and have a look at the cellar. The cellar and the storeroom. There is some beer here. That's the second place in the game where you can get a drink of beer. Let's go to the storeroom. 2 cauldrons. A rat. Did you see that rat? There it is again. You are in the storeroom, but there's nothing to pick up here. Disappointing. Oh, let's go. Here's a bug with the directions. Anyhow, I'm going to go through this narrow passage and get back to... not going to fight the guards now. We're going to go down the staircase again. Ah, here's an elf. Give elf knife. North is a wooden doorway through which you can see the guard room. That's cool. There's a uniform here. Some say that if you carry the uniform, the guards are less likely to attack you. I never noticed that. South is a locked brass door. Let's open that one. It's another dungeon. A musty dungeon. I think this one was empty though. Well, let's go back to the Poke anteroom and down the wooden trapdoor. There's a bunch of weapons here, but more importantly, that locked bronze door. I'm going to open that and go north. An elf took one of the daggers that was lying around. Just see the size of those chains. An ill giant is here with nothing. Well, let's go south. There's a troll here. Well, I'm gonna get the dagger before the troll. And then I'm gonna give the dagger to the giant. A short dagger is thrown at the troll. Well, and the troll hit me with a dagger. These trolls are really annoying. Well, we're gonna hit the troll. Okay, the elf got the dagger now. The troll is weak. And all of us are armed. Let's kill the troll. The trolls are really tough opponents. Haha, we got him. See, we're all tooled up now. Where the hell are we even? Now let's go west then. You are in a room. Ah yeah, we are gonna go back to the Forest King now to be rewarded. So let's go south, more south, and up, and west to the Hall of the Forest King. You are honored and given a silver key. It is indeed a generous gift. I have the silver key. Wait. See, the giant is still after us, and he's ill, but I know how to cure him. Still with me, giant? Yes, you are. Well, let me just go west to the magic lake of waters meet. See, now the ill giant swam in waters meet, and he's all well again. The strong elf is here with stuff, and the giant is here with stuff. Now we're unbeatable. And what should be our next step? We should probably... We have the silver key and the bronze key, so we should go into the castle to deal with the dragon. Yeah, that should be our play. We have to go east. And then turn on the lamp and go down and go through the secret door and go, what do you say, east again and east again, and then north through the golden door, and we are once again in the land of the Desert King. Oh, there's a bunch of elves here. West you can see a room. You are in a room. Okay, I'm just being confused because I don't have pictures on. Let's go to the damp hall. Now we're in the large hall. And north is a wooden doorway through which you can see the guard room. We've been there. The dungeon. Up southeast, you can see, yeah, we've been all through that. We're going to go up. There's something I missed. There's an armory somewhere down there. I really could do with some more weapons, you know. Even though the giant is with me. Haven't I been in this pokey ante-room? Yeah, I have. Southwest you can see a dungeon. What is that? Is this a dungeon? There's a crack through which you can see the armory, but you can't get through that crack. West you can see a passage. Let's see that. Ah, west is a locked silver door and there's a large guard here with a knife. Well, let's kill him. See, the giant is coming to help me. See, a large guard is hit with an axe, a large guard is dying. A short dagger is thrown at a large guard is dead. See, your size availed you nothing in the end. And the giant is here again. I was always a bit irritated that the game doesn't keep track of dead bodies, but maybe they thought that would be too gruesome. Bodies do pile up in this game after all. Oh yeah, we're going to open the door to the armory. See the armory. Now the giant is going to tool up on everything in here. The broadsword is by far the best weapon, but it's so heavy to carry. So I'm just going to get the hammer. Can't even carry that. So now I have the hammer. And that is one tooled up giant. Can't be bothered to make the giant share with the elves, so we're just gonna go up. Go through all these passages. Oh, the king, he's gonna die now. The desert king is dying, but he made it away. Let's hope we find him. Ah, you are very dry. Ooh, where is the nearest place to drink? is annoyingly down in the cellar. So let's get down to the cellar then. Ah, we found the king. See, he's dead. Castle guard is making a nuisance of himself. Well, let's kill him too then. See, he's dead. Let's continue towards the beer. The cellar. And drink. There's another guard here. Might not have time to murder him though. That is one well-armed giant, and there is a crown. Now let's see, let's go up the grand staircase. That is indeed one grand staircase, isn't it? I once had a huge battle on the grand staircase. North you can see the North Tower, in which the dragon lives. Southeast you can see a corridor, southwest you can see a corridor. Well, we're gonna go to the southwestern corridor. Because you know the dragon breathes fire every turn, hurting you, and that's not fun unless you have a weapon that can insta-kill him, and there is only one such weapon in the game. Locked silver door. Well, let's open the silver door and go through it. Now we are now probably in the West Tower. You are in the West Tower. Think though we can't do much in the West Tower yet, but let's go up and see if memory serves me correctly. Oh, there is a long wooden staff here. Oh crap, I really need to get this staff before the damn giant does. What can we drop? Suppose we could drop the hold all, the uniform or the axe. That's not enough. Because as you can see, this staff is the ultimate weapon. It is basically the rod of Orcus, or wand of Orcus, or whatever it's called. It insta-kills anything you hit with it, but it breaks very easily, so you may not get more than one attack with it. So your first attack with it should always be that damn dragon. I don't really like that my axe is lying around here. Can we get the hold all? I could. Can we get more stuff into it? Yes, we could. Great inventory management. the giant went. He must have gotten into combat. But I like that we've already killed the king. Castle guard, eh? Well, let's kill him. He's one of those that carries a bag of silver, and we need that bag to win the game. Oh no, I dropped the axe. Let's go to the landing then. Lots of castle guards here and they're armed, so I'm gonna go to the north tower. You are hit with a hammer. I don't like this. Health regenerates in this game, so that's why I'm not dead yet. But not that quickly, you don't want to get ganged up on. Really, castle guard? Well, we're gonna go up and kill that dragon. Okay. Flames fill the room. That's not healthy. A dragon is here with the following. The master key. We need that key, of course. Oh, dragon staff. Haha, we killed the dragon. But I wonder where the giant went. Here's an elf. Thing is, we really need to get back and unload, don't we? We have the jeweled gold crown. We should give the elf one of the knives. We don't really need to carry any more keys once we have the master key, do we? I don't think so. You just unlock all doors. Anyhow, I think we should get back and dump some inventory. Or just kill people. Yeah, let's go down. Let's go out on the drawbridge. This is cool. You are on the drawbridge. South you can see the desert which surrounds the castle. I like that moat. Ooh, a sand lurker is here with a bag of silver. You have no idea how lucky that is, because if you don't kill him quickly, I know who knows where he's gonna go with that bag of silver, and I still have the staff. Haha, I got him. Probably can't carry it. Nah. Well, it's not gonna be hard to find here. So much desert. South you can see down a dangerous fall. Yeah, if you type south from here, you fall down a dangerous fall. We're not going to do that. We're going to go to the cliff top to the west. It looks kind of the same, doesn't it? Well, we're going to continue to here, the edge of a narrow fissure, because this is a special location. Here we can work some magic. And now comes the one part that is definitely more or less copied from the old Colossal Adventure or Adventure Cave or whatever, the first classic text adventure on a mainframe introduced. That here we wave our rod, the short wooden rod, that is, no other rod, and magic. A bridge. South you can see the crystal bridge. Now we have crossed the crystal bridge. See, now the desert is on the other side of it. We're gonna go into the forest. Squirrel. I always thought like it looked like there was a wrecked tractor down there in the hole. But it's actually the disused flint quarry. And east you can see the top of a steep scree slope. This game was very good for my English vocabulary back in the day, but I'm still not sure what a scree slope is. Well, we're gonna go into the disused quarry. And then we're gonna go that road all the way back to our home, to the wooden cabin. And here we're gonna drop crown. I hope I turned my lamp off. Yes, I have. And what do we have more that we can drop here? We can dump the rod now. We can drop gold key. The silver key. I don't know. I think we can drop all the keys except the master key. Not that the keys are that heavy. We have a knife, a hammer and an axe. And a stupid uniform. And still the long wooden staff. Yeah, we should go and kill the only dwarf in the game, because unfortunately the only dwarf in the game is evil. And here is the locked bronze door. On. Ah, it is on. Open, I mean. Down, you can see a spiral staircase. A dwarf is here with the following: a diamond ring. Well, sorry dwarf, this is nothing personal, but I need that diamond ring to win the game, and you're evil. Haha. Well, that was the last use of the staff. down into the small chamber. There's a mobile version of this game, and in it they had expanded this part of the game where there was a giant spider and stuff here. Well, I did manage to kill the spider, but I never got the treasure chest of the Forest King that is supposed to be findable here in the mobile game, because in this version and all other versions except the mobile one, you're not supposed to rob the Forest King, but they added that in the mobile one, because why should he get away? A bag of gold is always nice to have. Well, let's open the grate then. Now we are coming to some of these mysterious places. Like, what the hell? Impressive tunnel. Another bag of gold. Why are they just lying around? North, you can see the end of the shaft. Fine. We are at the end of the shaft. Southwest is a locked metal grate through which you can see down a large waterfall. South, you can see a very narrow shaft. Northeast, you can see a shaft. Well, let's open the grate first, and then we're gonna go northeast. It looks very similar to the other shaft, doesn't it? But here is this twisty wooden staircase going up, and this is a very special place. You can only walk up this staircase once. Yeah, that's not a very nice staircase, and it's rat infested. Damn rats. You are on a twisty wooden staircase. Down you can see a shaft. Up you can see a small wooden cabin. The floor seems very weak. Well, let's go up. Ah, that is a strange view. That staircase looks more like a portal to another world, but still. You are inside a small wooden cabin. East you can see a mountain range. Down you can see a twisty wooden staircase. This place is very strange, because here you can see a hut like our hut down in the valley, but up in the mountains. And if you leave this place, you can never go back to it. This is your only chance of being here, but here is quite pointless. So it's not that great anyhow. So let's just go back into the wooden cabin. And go down that rickety staircase again, and you will see something. The floor gives way and you drop through. What the hell? You are in a narrow east-west passage. Through the west end, which is high up in a cliff, you see a castle sitting in the desert. East is rock. There is a silver dagger here. That's good if there are werewolves around. You feel the dagger go for you as if by magic. You master it. What murderous dagger is this? Well, nothing much more to do than go west then, through the cliff where the castle is sitting in the desert. As by magic, we appear right in front of the castle when we exit this tunnel. Right behind the castle. But we can't see the entrance to the tunnel again. West you can see the moat. Southwest you can see the desert which surrounds the castle. South you can see desert. East is mountain. Well, we're gonna go southwest to the desert which surrounds the castle then. And the bag of silver is still here. See if we can get it. Ah, we can't get more stuff in the hold all now. Ah, they haven't closed the drawbridge. I think there's something that if you kill the king, they don't do that anymore. Because otherwise they usually close it when they see you come. There's more stuff to plunder here, you know. Okay. I suppose we should go up the grand staircase and plunder. See? It's a bag of silver here. Can we get that? No, but that guy came back. You had an incredible luck so far. We've killed off so many bad guys, and we haven't been ganged up on by gorillas or anything yet. Then again, I was wise enough to avoid the forest where all the gorilla starts. Now there's two bags of silver lying around here. We're gonna have to let them lie around for a bit while we go to the southwest corridor. Now let's see. Southeast now. Haha, here's the giant. He's well armed. He must have been killing off people. Because, you know, these NPCs act when you're not around. They can have big battles when you're on the other side of the valley. South is a locked door. Well, since it has no metal or properties, it can only be opened by the master key, but we have that now. The royal bedroom. Let's go into the royal bedroom. So that's the bed of a king. You can actually look at the paintings on the wall. Here's the painting on the dead forest desert king's wall. That's the spring of the river. It's a famous place. I haven't been there this time because there's no real reason to go there. But when you're playing this game without knowing it through and through, you usually go there. So let's see. North is a stone secret door. That's funny. I'm in that corridor again. North is a wooden doorway through which you can see a room. This is just a room, no other description. You are in a room. But we want to go to the throne room. I wonder which corridor the throne room is in. You are in a corridor. Royal bedroom. Oh, let's go northeast then. Ah, now we're probably getting somewhere. Also, we have to find the evil witch. You can see the east tower. Ah. North is the throne room. That's the throne. Several pictures. You can look at them too, but they all just show different places in the valley. A ball of gold. Ah, I can't carry anymore. What stuff do I have? Let's drop the uniform. Or give it to the giant or something. Give Giant uniform. Gearball. Still can't carry it. I could of course load up the giant with all these bags of gold, but then he'd get lost somewhere and I never find him again. I would like to get as much stuff as I can, of course. Damn lamp is still lit. I suppose we're gonna have to come back another day for this. Let's go through to the corridor and go to the east tower, which doesn't even have a door. Cruddily enough. He's a well-armed elf. The forces of good are certainly winning this time around. Which is good, of course. You are in the east turret. Down is a spiral staircase. A witch is here with the following: a staff of gold. Now this witch is a serious bastard or something. Because look here. Hit, witch, knife. You are hit with a knife. This witch is doing, why are you hitting yourself every time you attack her? Let's see if she does it to the giant too. Wait. The giant is hit with a broadsword. There's only one way to stop this witch. Remember that dagger that had a go at us? Give witch silver dagger. The giant is hit with the broadsword. The witch is cut with by the dagger with her own hands. She is engulfed in flames. A witch is dead. Yes, so that silver dagger was her one weakness. Well, with so well-armed friends, I suppose they have cleaned up. I just dropped the hammer. And the elf took it. The staff was heavier than the hammer. Very little more I can drop. We're just gonna have to go and unload. I wasn't supposed to go to the throne room. Very dry, eh? Well, I'm just gonna drink the beer in the jug. Northwest is the landing. Down, down, and I suppose we should go to the workshop and fill up on oil again. So let's go to the cellar and fill up on beer. And God being a dick around here. the forest again. Ah, see those trees. That black tree always made me suspicious. Why is the ground so red? Dense undergrowth blocks your way. Well, let's go west then. Ooh. I think this is near the secret beach, but we're not going to go there now, or are we? The thing is, even if we can't pick anything up. We've got the silver dagger in. And maybe we can. What's our health? Our health is full. Well, let's go to the cliff top. Down there is the Lake of Waters meet. Ah, it was not the right place. Let's just go to the forest. I'm beginning to realize this takes more time than I thought. Will I finish or will I give up? We're by the crystal bridge. Ah, now we're by the quarry. Let's go to the scree slope. So we're done with the scree slope. North you can see a pile of jagged rocks, but let's go to the disused quarry and go to our little hut. A gorilla, eh? But it can't hurt us with nothing. And go into the hut and drop bag. Drop bag. Drop silver. Ah, you can't take the silver dagger, damn it. That's good. Drop amulet. No more use for that. Well, let's see. What should our game plan be? There's the jade amulet remaining, and there's several treasures in the castle, including the treasure chest. Maybe the giant could help us with the treasure chest. So, oh yes, of course. Down the narrow shaft. god, eh? Kill him. Ah, he's dying. Oh, he got away unless the giant got him. Well, up the grand stairs. Good. Now let's see. There is that golden staff in the East Tower. That staff won't fit anywhere. And yeah, I must say we've been very lucky to get the giant and that elf to pick everything up, because that has left most of the bad guys unarmed. Now let's see, the throne room then. North is the throne room. You're in the throne room. Wheel ball. F hold all. Yes, put the ball of... How big can that ball of gold be? I suppose it's time to go and open that master door. Other than that, we may already have gathered most of the treasure here. Yeah. You are in the throne room, south. So let's go to the landing again. No, northwest. And southwest. And then southeast. South. Now we are in the south tower, which is the last tower you get access to. And here is a wooden treasure chest. And you need this to please the keeper of the mountain, which I haven't introduced you to yet. It's bad of me. I wonder, is the giant coming up here? Yeah, he is. Wonder if you could make him pick up the damn chest, because you can't carry anything but the chest when you carry the chest. So no lamp even. That's a problem. Ah, you're gonna have to wait with that. Go down. Here's the elf again. Let's go to the landing. Down, down, and out on the drawbridge. Ah, now they close the drawbridge. South you can see desert. The north of a deep canyon. We go west until we find the crystal bridge. Here is the crystal bridge. Now we cross the crystal bridge. And we continue south. And we come to the quarry. And we go east from the quarry. Oh no, I must have gone east too early. Or maybe I was on the scree slope. Squirrel. Squirrel. Now we are on the scree slope. West is the quarry. And now we go east on the road. Damn gorilla. East on the road. Gorilla with an axe. We are having an axe duel, but the giant comes to help me. I wonder why the gorillas are so mean. See, me and the giant totally killed the gorilla. The bodies are piling up. We go into the little cabin. Drop all the treasures. What more did we have? Axe, unlit oil lamp, hold all. Oh yeah, how can we get rid of that damn giant so we won't take the silver dagger? Because the silver dagger is worth valuable, isn't it? Score is 469, your strength is 149. We're hurt from the gorilla attack. The giant has lost us. Then we can go in here and drop silver dagger. And then go south, because the giant will never go in there by himself. Then it is that damn treasure chest. Here's the giant again. I almost know the... no, up, down. Now let's see where I'm heading for the castle, yes. North, north, north. Up, no, north, up, no, okay. On. Look. You are in a room. Oh, we're not through the... Yes, we are through the door. North, you can see a damp hall, and then we go up. An elf, eh? Northwest. More elves. We go up the damn staircase. We go west and west, west, and up into the castle entrance hall. And up the grand staircase. And then what? You see what happens next is that we have to find that treasure thingy. Southeast. Southwest. It should be the south tower, yes? South, up. An elf, eh? Wait. Okay, you people. Turn off the lamp, damn it. Off. I thought it was lit, okay. Well, drop... no, this is clever. F hold all. Yeah, the lamp is on. So, put the axe in, yes. No, and off on the lamp. You are very dry, okay. Drop. And drop lamp. Now I have nothing. Now I have the treasure chest of the Desert King. I still haven't shown you the Keeper of the Mountain. I should do that before bringing him the chest. But how to do that with the... Can I give the chest to the giant? The giant can't carry anymore, okay? Drop chest. Now I'm gonna take a terrible risk. lamp, give giant lamp. Oh, the giant can't carry anything more. Okay, just gonna have to drop lamp, chest, and I suppose we have to drink. My jug. The jug is in the hold all. Well, we're just gonna have to go and drink at the beer cellar, aren't we? Would really be hilarious if I die of thirst now. North is an open doorway, yeah. North. No, I don't want to be in the throne room. I'm gonna go northwest. Down the stairs. Down to the castle entrance hall. And now comes the tricky part. Down into the passage. North, north, north. No, we can't go more. Northwest. Drink. There's no water here. East. East. Drink. The strong beer refreshes you. Yes, we have saved ourselves from dying of thirst. Cheers. West, south, south, west, south, up. Yes. Down, east, 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 east. No, down. No. No. This was stupid. Are we gonna die lost in the dark now? I once knew all these things by heart. No, not anymore, unfortunately. Phew, I should not have taken the underground route home. I should have gone over the drawbridge. Where can I be? Could be in a dungeon or wherever. Good. South the drawbridge, south the desert. The drawbridge closes, but who cares? Because we're gonna go south. You can see down a dangerous fall. We're not gonna jump down there now. We're gonna go west because we have this damn treasure chest. West and go over the crystal bridge. You are on the crystal bridge. North you can see the edge of a deep fissure. Yeah, south is the way to go. And we're gonna have to find, ah, this is good. The steeply sloping trail is exactly where we want to be. Down and down to the canyon floor. And then west and west and west and west until we find the cave where the diamond was. Down. Actually, we're going to drop the chest here so I can show you the keeper of the mountain. Drop chest. Down, it's dark here. North, it's dark here. North. North. West, it's dark here. East. And there you see the deep magical voice of the keeper of the mountain says, "You may pass east if you prove yourself worthy by bringing the treasure chest of the Desert King," which we are so close to do. Amazing. We got out of the cave without going up. I did not know that was possible. So, down again, north, 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 west, east, or whatever. Ah, and see, we have now been let through by the keeper of the mountain. You are in a large hollow chamber. A river of gold flows through the chamber to the north. Southwest is a narrow crack through which you can see a sand slope, which leads down to water's meet. West you can see a small cave in the West Mountains. There is the secret of life here. How amazing is that? Commodore 64 keyboard isn't great. I have the secret of life. See, you have the following. The secret of life. How great is that? There's much more work to do. And up the sloping trail into the forest. And we go southeast or something, or south at least. And we go to the quarry. And then we go back to the cabin. There's plenty of stuff in the cabin. And we drop the secret of life here. And our score is increasing mightily. Now let's see. Now we should go through the forest now. There's some very nice descriptive text here which we have missed since I've been playing so efficiently. I think my phone is running out of memory. I'm gonna have to move the files. That damn elf has stolen my silver dagger. What the hell is that gonna happen? Isn't the silver dagger something I need? Let's see, score 659. Ask elf dagger. You are given a silver dagger. Score. Yeah, I need that dagger. You can't go taking it. That means we have to put the dagger in the holdall and drop it in. But okay, if that's what we're going to have to do, that's what we'll do. Just imagine, missing that silver dagger can cause you not to win the game. This game doesn't pull any punches. We are following this river. It's getting bigger and bigger for each step. Yet another one of these places where there are seemingly pointless the same locations over and over again with just a slight tweak of the description. But it gives the valley a sense of scale. You are by a deep river. Let's drink some water. The top of a waterfall, that's cool. But diving down the waterfall is a mistake because there's crocodiles in the pool down there. So we're gonna go west. That's down the canyon. A canyon is one of my favorite places. Suddenly there was half an hour of break because my memory card got full and I had to empty it. And I'm also my last beer, so we're gonna have to finish this now. So let's press on. So, we're back then, aren't we? Yeah, I put this little holder the wrong way around. That's better. And yeah, I know the production values of this aren't very impressive. That's the way it is. I am not PewDiePie after all, so I don't have nice equipment. But let's get on with it. You are at a cliff top. What the hell were we even doing? Oh yeah, I have the dagger. I'm off to get the chest, ain't I? Dangerous fall. How healthy am I? Full health. Well, we're diving down the dangerous fall. See, that was a quick way to get down the canyon. Ah, yes. I'm gonna do a special thing here. So now we're gonna go into the cave, even though it's dark here, and go to the Hall of the Forest King, go down into the room full of bones, and now we're in the room full of bones. I don't have the key. Of course not, because I dropped the damn key in the tower. Well, we're just going to have to go down. Go west on the canyon floor. West, west. West. East and down into the cave and go into the darkness and get that chest. And damn you elves if you're gonna go and get it again. And back into the forest. Into the quarry. Into the cabin. And here we drop chest. That's a pretty big score now. So we have a jeweled gold crown, bag of gold, secret of life, ball of gold, some bags of gold and silver, wooden treasure chest, a bag of silver, diamond ring, bag of silver, a short wooden rod, the keys, and all that. Good. Now let's see. West and north. Let's go the dungeon way. This one. North, north, west, down, down. North, north. Oh no, I've gotten myself into the twisty-turny maze of passages. Can I have? Yeah, I have. I think this might be the end of it. With no lamp, how do we even know if we found our way out of it? How could I make such a mistake? This is not a very fun part of the video, I suppose, but what I'm trying to do is to see if I can get to that damn room full of bones, because from there you can go up. So if I find a place where I can go up, I might be able to save myself. Aha! We did it! We're out of the cave. Now let's see, what were we even trying to do? We are trying to get to the castle to get the damn my stuff back. So let's go down the canyon floor, because we can't get in through the what do you say, drawbridge anymore, because they'll close it if we get close. Ha ha ha. Words. Down. And now let's see, we go west through the secret door, don't we? More west and more west. Then we go north through the golden door. Now more west then. Okay. Now we're here. Well, we can get the dagger then. So down. Which way was the secret door? Wasn't it west? It was east, wasn't it? Yeah. So you go east as far as you can and then go north. Then you want to go up as soon as you can. Now we're in, you know, the Desert King's basement. See, I remember things. Ha 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 ha! See, I made my way into the castle entrance hall with no lights. Up the grand staircase. And now we're going to go to the south tower. See, putting that damn dagger in. No, not the lamp. So we have an unlit oil lamp and a few things in that hold all. And what things do we now not possess? Our score is still just 844. Many things missing. There's the jade figurine, of course. But probably some silver bags still. Because none of the... yes, of course, that's why the score is so low. You remember the big diamond? I'm gonna get that one back. Yeah, down. Hi, elf. Back to the landing. And down and down. And let's just go by the drawbridge. I'm very dry already. Well, we're gonna have to make it through the desert. There's a sand lurker. Hit lurker. Axe. Well, he stays to fight. Now he left. You are ill with thirst. Well, drink then. The strong beer refreshes you. You are weak. See, we're actually pretty near death now with a strength of 59. Let's hope we recover while crossing the crystal bridge. If we were to run into a troll with a broadsword now, we would die. But now we're in the forest. Nothing bad can happen in the forest this late in the game because the gorillas have all dispersed. Now we're in the quarry again. Now let's see. We don't actually have anything valuable. We're going for the diamond, that's right. And then we go to this impressive scene once again, which I never made a tattoo out of. Should I? Though they say, having allergies, it's stupid to do a color tattoo, so I would have to do it black and white. Turn on the lamp and go down. The Hall of the Forest King. I'm going to go down the narrow shaft into the room full of bones. And we still don't have the... Yeah, we do have the key now because we have the master key in here. No, yes, we do. And so we go through it, and now we are in the strong room. And there's our diamond. And our score has increased mightily. we're in our cabin again. So let's see. Gold crown, bag of gold, secret of life, ball of gold, staff of gold, bag of silver, bag of gold, wooden treasure chest, large cut diamond, metal amulet, bag of silver, diamond ring, bag of silver, short wooden rod, brass key, blah 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 keys. How many bags? 1 bag of gold, 2 bags of gold. And how many bags of silver? Bag of silver, bag of silver, bag of silver, 3 bags of silver, 2 bags of gold. Wonder how many treasures there really are. I also wonder if I'm speaking loud enough for any of this to actually be usable. What a pity if I am not. Anyhow, I'm gonna have to quest for that jade pendant now. It's a pendant, not a figurine. How's our health now? Ah, it's recovering nicely. We have to get to that secret beach by Watersmeet. Oh, there's another thing we need to do. What's our inventory now? We have an empty stone jug. That's good. So west, north, on, down, north, north, west, west, more down, north, 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 and through the secret door, more west, and in this cave we can drink, because, no, we couldn't, okay, go up then. And here we can drink, because the river is going by. And we go down again, and we go north into the, there's a castle guard lost in the maze, let's kill him. You are in a sloping maze. And so, jug. Yeah, there is. Now we have to go east. You are in a large hollow chamber. A river of gold flows through the chamber to the north. Yes. F jug. Inventory. We now have a jug of gold. I like that. Your score is 1024, eh? Ah. Well, I like the river of gold. But you can't fill the lamp with the gold. It is considered silly by the game. Just there's no oil here, okay. Well, south, okay, west, yes, and then south. Okay, east and up you can see a passage. Let's go up then. You are in a sloping maze. Good. I'm gonna go and get that jug home. So there's the quarry. Gorilla, eh? Well, we're gonna ignore the gorilla. Hey, he's stalking us. We're gonna go into our little hut and drop the jug. And look at the secret of life. Huh? can't even look at it without when you're holding stuff. Drop lamp. Secret. Look secret. Ooh! I've triggered the ending without finding the jade pendant. I wonder if this is a feature or a bug. That is interesting, because the jade pendant and the secret beach's water meat was added to the game in the Commodore 64 version. It did not exist in the original BBC version or the Spectrum version. I think BBC was original, maybe Spectrum was, or Dragon or whatever. Anyhow, Commodore 64 was not the original version, and since it has more memory than the older computers, or weaker ones, or whatever you want to call them, a bit more gameplay was added, like the secret beach at Water's Meat. But maybe the score needed to finish the game was never updated. So maybe this is a bug that you can end the game without finding all the treasures, or maybe it's a feature, so you can get away from having to chase down that last sand lurker in the desert. But I got him this time. And yeah, drawing the Secret of Life here is said to take forever. This is the first time I ever see it, outside of YouTube, that is. And while the Commodore 64 is more capable than the Spectrum or the BBC when it comes to moving graphics, when it comes to these things, like algorithms drawing graphics, it's all down to the CPU, and well, then the ZX Spectrum had an advantage. Though not the BBC, because it had the same CPU as the Commodore 64. Still, I must celebrate this first time ever finishing the game. Yeah, some people said it went too far with how long this takes to draw, and well, they might have a point. But who am I to complain? It's past midnight by now, by the way. While the Secret of Life is drawing on the screen, I will of course present to you the cost of and solution to all of life's problems. Yeah, that's beer, though mainly foam. But you see, there's the beer. So, what amazing end text do you think we will get when all this has finished drawing? I think I should make another video showing you where the jade pendant is, even if I didn't need it to finish the game. While the drawing is going on, there's an original Commodore tape streamer, but I'm only taking it out for the looks, because you see it's not connected. Here is its cable. But I'm running off an SD card reader. Very modern on me. And I've got a modern power supply, because you know the old ones are failure prone and can even burn your computer, which would be bad. And I have one of these modern made aftermarket cases. Kind of nice. And that's a big nice D20. Yeah, you should always have a D20. They're among my favorite dice. The drawing of The Secret of Life is still going on. Yeah, any questions? It's a pity there isn't any pompous music going on, but then again, the guy who made this had to be careful with the memory. I wrote a few text adventures in BASIC back in the days, and you'd be amazed at how quickly you use up the memory when you just by storing the text in ordinary text form. You eat up that memory like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, I actually don't know how long time this will take, because I've never seen it before. I've only seen the Spectrum version on YouTube, and it doesn't look like this on the Spectrum. And also the Spectrum, of course, runs a 3.5 MHz Z80 CPU. And this is all CPU. The graphics chip can't do anything here. And the C64 has to make do with a slightly slower than 1 MHz MOS technology 6510. Which is a nice piece of hardware, but let's face it, it is very lowly clocked, and the Commodore was relying on its video chip and sound chip to make impressive games, and this game hardly makes use of it at all. Except, of course, for that rabbit. That would not be possible without the sprite controller of the VIC chip. Or VIC2, to be correct. Well, possible is a strong word, but you know what I mean. I'm kind of tired, really. I'm rambling. You should ramble too when you watch this. Could it be nearing completion? Nah. The thing is, it's just drawing a lot of intricate things over and over again. It's not like this looks that much better than that diamond, remember? I still wonder if this is the plan, that you can finish the game without everything. Maybe it is. Or maybe it isn't. It's starting to look complete. Don't you agree? It's overwriting itself. Yeah. Think I am getting the hang of how it will look once complete now. Now do that last part. I wonder if this video of me watching graphics draw slowly on an old computer is what will catapult me into the YouTube limelight. I'm saying things because not much else is happening. But yeah, we're getting closer now. It's interesting really, there were many places in the game we never visited, which I know exist. You don't actually need to see them. That's one of the things that I like with this game. There's so many places that just exist because they exist. You can pass through them, you can visit them, but you don't have to. But when you're new to the game, you're wandering around. Those places gives you a sense of like, oh, that this place is huge. And that's good. Like the beautiful beaches at Waters Meet, we saw very little of them, but they're beautiful. You can wander among the dunes by Waters Meet for hours. Yeah, they totally should remake this game with the graphics engine Bethesda made for Skyrim. If they did that, I would forgive Bethesda for Fallout New Vegas. Now we're almost done. Almost there. There! That is the complete meaning of life. What great wisdom will it give us when the text comes along? There it is. The secret of life is simple yet complex, as is the picture of it. Stay cool. A new game is now starting. Do you want instructions? What did I tell you last time? Okay, that was the end of the game. I had a really easy playthrough this time. We never got swamped by gorillas, we never got ganged up on by the guards, and the giant and the elf with all those weapons basically cleared out the castle for us. And yeah, it was quite easy this time. You'd be surprised how easy it is to just get randomly killed in that game by gangs of enemies with broadswords and wooden clubs. We hardly even saw a troll.